Blessed be well. This is L from the Chronicles of L. And if you are listening to my voice, you have tuned in to a episode of EAD. L After Dark. Blessed be to you. I'm in my sexy voice and I'm flowing for you. Blessed be to you. It's the last day of sad season. I'm coming through. Blessed be to you. It's the Chronicles of L Nightcap After Dark. Blessed be to you. Come on and get inside. L's are. Yes, it is 12:15 a.m. Happy hump day. Today is Wednesday. This is the voice of the one and only L. All things L. All things EL. That's I. The beginning and the end. The first and the last. I is I. She is she. And today, we'll be talking about women squirting and coming and all of those she juices that secrete from the yoni upon arousal and upon entering with the male phallus. That hard, strong phallus. Okay, so we're going to talk about a few things. First, we're going to talk about pornography and how it has tainted the ability for people to really make love. We're going to talk about why it's not good to watch porn. And if you do watch it, you have to make sure that you're not holding your partner to those things that you're watching in those pornography films. See, the thing about pornography is it's somebody else's fantasy. It's somebody else's reality. And they're just inviting you in to watch. And upon watching, you get aroused. And if you become codependent on being aroused from watching somebody else get it on, then you're gonna start to, one, feel like you can't get aroused unless you watch porn. Two, you're gonna start to hold your partner accountable to those things that you see, and it's gonna affect your arousal. It's gonna affect your ability to make love to your partner. So, porn is just somebody else living out their own sexual fantasies at home, their own desires. Instead of you watching porn, why don't you make your own porn? Porn also takes away from how a man gets aroused or feels that his woman is aroused. Porn makes a man feel like if the woman is not squirting, then she's not aroused, that she's not wet, or that the sex is not good. Those women douche liquid inside of their yonis. Those women have pumps in their yonis that they pump themselves with liquid. Those women don't pee at all so that they can make you think that they're squirting all of that liquid. Now, I'm not saying that we don't squirt, because we do. We have to be very highly aroused in order to squirt. It's not just about bending a woman over and hitting the spot and making her squirt. She has to be aroused. She has to be turned on, and free and open. And a lot of women don't make a lot of secretion, and that's causing a lot of men not to want to be intimate with women, because they're like, oh, the pussy dry, oh, the yoni dry, she not feeling me. It's not that. A woman doesn't always have to squirt or produce a massive amount of juice to be aroused, to be turned on. If there's a lot of friction, if you're really just knocking it out, that friction is going to absorb some of the juice that her yoni is producing. And so it may not always show on the penis. A woman is coming. You can feel the throbbing sensation of her yoni on the head of your phallus. You can feel the trembling. You may not see juice all the time. That doesn't mean she's not coming. So I wanted to deface that really fast, that pornography with the whole squirting thing. It has just negatively influenced us. Two, sometimes a woman could be aroused, but if she's dehydrated, she won't be wet, or as wet as she can be. Doesn't mean that she's not aroused. So, squirting, what is it? Some people say it's pee. Some people say it's juice. Some people say that it's pee combined. I'm sorry, y'all. My backwood is tripping right now. I'm using my lighter to try to see what's going on here. So as I was saying, what was I saying, y'all? This damn backwood getting on my nerve. The dehydration can cause lack of vaginal moisture. Also, stress can cause lack of vaginal moisture. So when we talk about squirting, we ask ourselves, what is it? Some people say it's pee. Some people say it's just a woman's secretion. It's her juice. The fact of the matter is that it comes from extreme arousal. I myself have not squirted with every man that I've been with. Actually, there's only been one man that has really made me squirt, and I can say from my experience that it wasn't pee, because I didn't have to pee prior to the intimacy, and I know the difference between pee and when I'm extremely aroused and my yoni is secreting juice. My yoni is secreting vaginal fluid from me being aroused. That I won't even say that it's coming, that it's an orgasm. It's you're so aroused and so turned on, and they are hitting the G spot, and it happened. I'm not going to say that all the other times that I wasn't extremely aroused when I didn't squirt, but I am saying there have been times when I have, and it has flown, and it has gone over the room, like in the air. It has. It didn't smell like urine, and I know what it was. So has every woman squirted? No, they have not. Can every woman squirt? I've been told that every woman can. I cannot say. All I know is that it is possible that it does happen. It's an extreme amount of pressure. It is very uncontrollable. When it happens, it's a quivering that comes over the body that you cannot control. It's quite explosive, to be honest. Some people may think that it's not sanitary, if it takes place. It just depends. But we have to know that when we are being intimate, that all sorts of things, when you allow your body to tap into the deserving feeling of that yoni or that phallus, and you let go and you allow your body to really feel, stop thinking about it and enjoy it, enjoy the act, enjoy the feeling that this person that you're with is making you feel. When you let go, when you moan, when you cry, when you whimper, when you talk, when you do all of those things, when you engage in those acts, when you're intimate, they cause electrical things to happen to the body that you can't control. And that's when the magic happens, baby. That's when it all takes place. That's when you reach that pinnacle and you can squirt, you can, do those things. But you have to get to a place of letting go. You have to deface anything that you've watched. Because the fact of the matter is, if you are, using porn and using that as a reference, you have to think those women are getting paid. They're sleeping with multiple men, and they have to do something to keep it entertained, keep you aroused. And a lot of men, they bring that to their bedrooms. A lot of men have good women at home, and they're out searching for what they see in pornos, and that's so superficial. And so they a lot of times can't even enjoy being intimate, or they want to fuck like they see in the porn, and they don't want to take the time to get their women aroused, and they don't want to take the time to make her wet, and they don't want to take the time to get her in the mood to squirt. it's not something that you think about. It's just something that the body does. But both people have to be in sync with each other so that it can take place. The over wanting, you can't over want. You know, you can't get mad if it doesn't happen. You shouldn't go into sex expecting it. And again, a lot of men these days are, because what they're seeing in the pornos. Porn has really taken away from intimacy in our homes and our communities with people that we really care about. It has tainted what we believe, and we're getting aroused by watching somebody else have sex, and we're watching to see if she's wet, if we can see, and if she's not, we're like, oh, this is dry. I know people that talk about porn and how they skip through it and they look for certain stuff, and so their eye gates become codependent on those things, and if they don't get it, if they don't get what they see, they're not fulfilled. Also, I will say for the women, also to get yourself in the mood, you know, you have to suck your man. You have to kiss him. You have to kiss his nipples. You have to kiss his stomach. Those are his androgynous zones. Those are the zones that get him aroused. His navel, his pelvic area, like his pecs, if you want to say. I won't say nipples. His pecs, his neck, his inner thighs. Believe it or not, his feet, his kneecaps. Those are all sensual places that you can kiss him or lick him or touch him and get him aroused. And when he's aroused, his chemistry is going to make you aroused. That's how the energy is exchanged. And when you're open and it's a partner that you want to be with, and you're clean and you're with them, there are private things that you can do in your own bedroom that I wouldn't even discuss in this panel to get people's biased opinion, because whatever people decide to do in their bedroom is their personal business. If men like their ass licked, if men like their balls sucked, if men like their scrotum kissed and sucked and licked, that's their business, that's their thing, that's between them and their woman. And I don't feel that women should go discuss with their friends if their men like certain things. I also feel like certain men won't talk about what they like to their women because they feel like she's going to be opinionated or biased, just as well as women feel like the men are being biased if he feels like she's not wet or aroused if she doesn't squirt. So in the community, in the sex talk, it's going both ways. But why is sex being talked about in the community where it's being judged on what people like to do? That I don't agree with. If sex is going to be talked about, it should be talked about in a sensual manner that people should be able to like what they like. And if you like porn, that's fine. But what I'm saying is that if you're seeing something in the porn that you're not getting at home, it's going to keep you from really opening up to your partner and getting aroused and getting fulfillment in your deepest desire. It's not going to be fulfilling to you in the manner that you want it. And it's going to cause you to seek outside influences to satisfy you and gratify you sexually. So, when sucking your man and licking your man and kissing your man, you want to do that in sensual manners. That's not only going to turn him on, but it's going to turn you on too. And it's going to cause you to get aroused and get wet. So when you are intimate, that can cause you to squirt. when you're gazing, eye gazing, when you're looking him in the eye, when you're talking to him, when you're looking her in the eye, when you're talking to her, that also causes her to get aroused, causes her to get super juicy, get super wet. You whispering in her ear when you're talking to her, those sorts of things. Ladies, we have to get out of traditional sex. Women that are in church or in religion, and y'all got to get out of traditional sex. Y'all have to be open to your man and be open to what he likes and his desires. And missionary may have got you 3 or 4 kids and may have got you a ring, but baby, that's not going to keep daddy, okay? You're going to have to get on your knees, baby. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to get nasty. And that's your personal business with you and daddy. You're going to have to talk to daddy. You're going to have to kiss and lick and suck on daddy. Daddy may pretend like he don't like those things, but daddy like mama. Daddy want to be talked to. Daddy want to be scratched. Daddy want to be rolled. You understand what I'm saying? Daddy want you to get on that thing cowgirl style. Daddy want to watch while it go in and out. Daddy want to hear you whimpering. Daddy want to hear you moaning. Daddy want to engage. Yes. Yes, he does. Daddy want to make mommy squirt. Daddy want to make mommy wet. Daddy want to make mommy come. So you got to get your mind in the, see, when you go in desiring not to fulfill yourself, but to fulfill your partners, men, you'll get that squirt. You'll get that juice. You'll get that juicy fruit. It's gonna move ya. Juicy soft. It gets right to ya. Juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. You wanna get moved. You gotta get that juice loose. Y'all gotta kiss and touch and play and hump around and slide all on top of each other, oil up. I make sensual butters with herbs, and they're bedroom butters, and you can slip and slide and do whatever you want to do. The sky is the limit. Put the kids away. Get the kids out of your bed. Stop letting the kids sleep with y'all. Ladies, you know, you got your man. You got to keep your man. You got to keep him. And it's not just a food. It's not just, oh, if he loved me. Love is all things. And one thing love is intimacy. And love want that thing sucked. And love want them balls licked. And love want to be kissed on. And same with her. Men. She wants her nipples kissed. She wants her torso kissed. She wants her yoni kissed and her inner thighs kissed and licked. She wants to get aroused to the point to where you get her to where she can squirt. You get her to where she can release that juice. But teamwork make the dream work, baby. You gotta be willing to make the dream work. Put in that teamwork. So, squirting. What is it? It's juice. It's pee-pee. It's cum, secretion. It's overflow of arousal. It's water from the garden. It's water from the well. It's natural spring, miracle spring water. Like Connie Thomas said, you better get down in here, Brenda, and you better get you some of this miracle spring water now. Brothers, if you want that miracle spring water, you gotta be willing to work for it. You gotta be willing to get her to the point where she just relinquish all that power and all that energy. She give way in total control, and she let you dominate her body sexually. And she's convulsing, and she's pulsating, and she's moaning, and she's groaning, and she's squirting and releasing that juice everywhere. And even if not squirting, you're hearing that. You're hearing that. You know you in that thing. You know she in that place. You know where she need to be. You understand what I'm talking about? Put her in a position to squirt if that's what you like, fellas, brothers, men, gods. Get her there. You take her there. Welcome to the very first episode of L After Dark. If you made it this far, you are 26 minutes in almost. We got 25:51 right now. I love you so very much. Like, subscribe, share. This is L After Dark. It's the Chronicles of L. I love y'all so much, okay? Peace and wellness. Stay tuned for episode 2. When we talk about, I'm not going to tell y'all. Y'all just got to stay tuned, all right? I love you. Peace. Share with your friends.